Hey guys. I realized that I said I would be posting a lot of videos because I was home and I was bored. And then I think I posted one, and I haven't posted another one in like 4 weeks. So I apologize for that, if any of you are actually listening. I watched all of Orange is the New Black. It's really got me thinking. I don't know if any of you are fans, but something's got me thinking. Ruby Rose. Everybody that watched it, or that saw her phenomenal video on androgyny, everybody loves her. And a lot of straight people who identify as heterosexual, or their desire as for the opposite gender, if you subscribe to that binary, on Facebook a lot of straight cisgendered women are saying things like, I like Ruby Rose. She's so hot. Oh my gosh. Does this make me gay? Am I a lesbian now? Because I think that a woman is hot. Number one, Ruby Rose identifies as gender fluid. So, that's a thing. And number two, here's how I think sexuality works. I think that sexuality is also fluid. Sexuality is not a drive to reproduce. Sexuality is a desire to feel pleasure, so you seek it out and you respond to other stimuli if it turns you on. And I'm very sex positive. FYI, if there are children listening, I think you should listen because I'm not saying anything you shouldn't know. So I'm not going to do one of those things like disclaimer. Because one of our biggest faults, I think, as humans, is that we don't educate early enough about these things. And that's why so many people don't understand that thinking Ruby Rose is attractive doesn't mean that you're gay. Anyways, what I meant by all that is that this video is for everybody, but if you are not comfortable with the topics, then don't watch it or listen to it. Sexuality, back to the point, I think is fluid. I don't think that I necessarily believe in identifications on the spectrum that we've set it up to be, because if gender is fluid, then how can you be 100% straight or 100% gay? I don't know. These are just thoughts that I have. And sexuality has a lot to do with the mind, but it also has a lot to do with body pleasure. And I think that if everybody let some of the stigma go and just focused on things that made their body feel good, then we'd all be a bit more sexually fluid. Because I don't consider myself straight, and I don't consider myself bi, and I don't consider myself gay, homosexual, a lesbian. I just consider myself sexual. And that's the true truth. Because if we're being honest, if I'm out and I see somebody and I'm attracted to them, I'm not thinking about if they're a guy or a girl or anything other than that. I'm thinking either I find this person very attractive or I'm really into their personality, and it's not a big deal about how they identify. In fact, I think I would say I'm more politically rigid than I am rigid about what kind of person that I'm with. Because at the end of the day, it's about the kind of conversation that you can have and what you bring to the table. And humans come in all shapes and sizes and all identities, and it's not so binary anymore, people. Everybody is more comfortable being themselves, and that's beautiful. And I know it's so difficult for some people to understand that there are others who could not be themselves for a long time, or who still feel like they cannot be themselves. But how do you think you got to your dominant position? There's no one dominant position or one successful person. without othering another type of person, which is the hard truth. Unfortunately, on this ladder, some people cheated, and some people climbed on the backs of others to get to where they are, to get to their rung. But the way that we combat this, everybody, is by understanding different identities and understanding and making room in your heart and in your lives for change. Because the one constant in life is change. My father always told me that. And I'm excited. I'm excited to see what kind of changes will come in the future. And what kind of amazing social movements and social justice movements will come out into the open for my kids when they're older. And when I actually have them. I have to get to that first. But if we stopped paying so much attention to who somebody kisses on the lips, or who somebody hugs, or who somebody spends time with in the bedroom, or in another exciting place, and we started focusing on, I don't know, the earth and the environment that we have to live in, and that will be there for our future generations. We could save ourselves and we could save future generations if we just stopped focusing on our neighbors. If we stopped trying to prohibit people from doing things with their bodies and their private lives. And we focused on the fact that some of our neighbors are dying because we're putting too much pollution in the air and the water. And wouldn't you rather save people from death than prevent two people from kissing? Prevent two people from loving? Prevent two people from having a life that they want to live? Just let them be. Let them be. Let them be. Let them be. Because they let you be. And they are not doing anything to hurt you. But you are doing something to hurt other people. Just be fluid. And just because they are doing something doesn't mean that you have to do it. So just let it be, everybody. It's not hard to let it be. Understand that our lives are fluid and our choices are fluid. Our bodies are fluid, they change. Our friends are fluid, they change. Our family is fluid, they change. Our love is fluid. Fluid. I said fluent. I'm tired. Our love is fluid. Our desire is fluid. Our needs are fluid, and we're all just fluid. One big ocean. And that's the moral. Let's all be one big ecosystem of an ocean. Don't be a rainstorm. Don't thunder down and scare people, and don't strike people with lightning. Just relax. Relax and float in the ocean. And that's the moral for today.